8:30 p.m. on your drama station. Brought to you by
Hyundai Island Conditions apply.
Good morning and welcome to another episode of Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club. I'm Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and lifestyle change coach, and today's workout is full body blast, a full body circuit with 8 exercises that we'll perform for 30 seconds each for a total of 3 sets. You will need your mat, 1 to 2 pairs of dumbbells, and lots of energy. So go gather your equipment and let's jump right in after the break. See you soon.
Can you read to me the nameplate?
Judge Ebony K. Williams.
So the only thing that matters in this particular courtroom is how I see it. I'm going to find in favor of the plaintiff to the tune of $3,200.
People don't bother feel like you can predict who is going to be in the shop with me. A ship carry you back at you. Controversial. How old were you?
8 years old.
Now we're contemplating. These are the digits. What kind of episode this one? Another junction in life.
I have 2 left foot then, sir.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, man. See the buckle of the Nigeria now. This is my show and you will not drop word from me.
They even know them things.
TJ, I can't say that no. You're going to mash up some house.
You know, say barber shop is really there ready to make your cut.
So, where you cut before? The cut, okay.
Now I'm where I want to be.
The cut is brought to you by Flow.
Welcome back. Let's jump right into full body blast, but as always, we're gonna start with the warm-up. So let's jog right here. We're gonna get our heart rate all the way up. Take a deep breath in and exhale it out. Inhale it in and exhale it out. Now let's pump the legs, pump the arms. This is full body. We're working from head to toe today. So gear up. Give me 8 more here, 7, and then we're gonna move to knees up. 4, 3, 2, 1. Now up, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Back to heels back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Again, knees up. 2, 3, 4, 3, 2. All right, now we're gonna twist side to side. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Now we're gonna step forward all the way back. Heel up, down. Staying on the right, left back, up and down. Let's go. 4 more and 3 more, 2 more and 1. Let's switch. Let's go up, back. Left heel up, right back, up, back, up. 4 more. Let's go. 4 and 3 and 2. Last one. Okay, now we're gonna start right here, jogging all the way up and back. Let's go. Jog up and backwards. Let's go up and back. Last one, up and back. Let's go. Scoops. Down. 2, 3, 4. Switch. Down. 2, 3, 4. Switch. Down. 2, 3, 4. Last 1, 2. We're just gonna march on the spot right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Last set. And breathe in. And exhale. And let's go. Full body blast. All right, so we're literally going to start jumping into this workout, but I'm gonna give you the low impact first, all right? So if you're not jumping, you're gonna step all the way forward, step back, and crawl your way up. Again, let's start there, everyone. Down and back, crawl up. If you're jumping with me, hop forward, hop back, walk up. Let's go. Hop forward, back, walk up. Let's go. Land softly, walk up. Give me one more. And walk up. Okay, now we're gonna go elbow to knee with our crisscross legs right here. Elbow to knee, crisscross. Knee to elbow, crisscross. Let's go, 30 straight seconds. Give me nice speed, power, let's go. 1 and 1, let's go. 1, give me that full cross, big twist. 1, good. 1, 1, 1, almost there. Last 2, very good. All right, now we're gonna pick up our dumbbells. We're gonna go into a bear hold. Let me show you this one, all right? So, up on your toes, in a flat back, you're gonna roll the left, extend to triceps, come back, roll the next arm. In, extend, keep going. In, extend, very good. In, extend, almost there. Pull into row, extend to triceps, and down. Excellent. All right, put the dumbbells one side, and we're gonna go into squat twist. Twist, squat, twist, squat, twist. Good job. Twist, twist. Land nice and softly on those heels, on the knees. Good. Woo. Nice. Almost there. Good job. Few more seconds here. Stay with me. Last one. Awesome. All right, pick those weights back up. Gonna stack them on the shoulder. We're gonna go for some speed squats. Ready? And go. Down, up. Down, up. That's it. Woo. Are you there with us? Let us know. Down and up. Very good. Down and up. Nice. Good job, guys. 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, now we're gonna walk or hop back, okay? With our weights, hop or walk back. Come back up to a sumo squat and raise up. Right here, hop back or walk. Up, raise up. Back, up, raise up. Let's go. Back, up, raise up. Good. Back, up, raise up. Last one. Back, up, raise up. All right. So now we're on our mats. We're gonna hold one of the dumbbells right here. We're gonna go into a single leg raise up. 20 each side. Down and up. Up. Up, that's it. Up. Raise all the way up. Get ready to switch and switch. Let's go. Up and down. 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 Up. A few more seconds. 3, 2, squeeze out one last one. Excellent. Okay, that was the end of round 1. We have 2 more times to repeat that. Take a sip of water if you need it. Take a deep breath in through your nose, exhale it out. And we're gonna go back 1 more time through that. All right, so take 1 more breath in through the nose. Take a tiny sip of water if you need it. We're gonna gear up for the second one. All right, guys, I know this circuit is a challenging one. We're ending the week strong. Remember, there's no change without a challenge. All right, so push yourselves through this. We're gonna start again with those jumps or the walks if you need to walk, okay? Just walk nice and deep, step out far, okay? Stay strong. We're gonna go again. 30 seconds each exercise. Are you ready? Let's go. Hop forward, back, walk it up. Let's go. Hop forward, back, walk it up. Excellent. Hop forward, back, walk it up. Excellent, guys. Keep going. Back, up. A few more seconds here. Let's squeeze out the last one. Ready? Hop forward, back, and up. All right, twisting elbows to knees. Ready? Go. Crisscross, crisscross, crisscross. Let's go. Looking good. Keep going. Push it. A few more seconds here. Push. Crisscross. Good job, guys. 3, 2, and 1. All right, bear hold with our dumbbell rows and tricep kickbacks. Are we ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right, weights down to the side. Squat, jump, twist. All right, so we're gonna twist, squat. Twist, squat. Let's go. Twist, squat. Twist, squat. Good. Notice the twisting theme here today. Working on those obliques. That's it. Those beautiful love handles that have to go. Twist it out. Almost there. You got this. 3, 2, and 1. All right, so grab the dumbbells. We're going into some squats. All right, risers, get those weights up by your shoulders and let's go. Squat down and up, down. Remember to keep your knees behind your toes, so that means you're pushing your hips all the way back, like you're sitting on a really low imaginary chair behind you. Keeping that chest up. That's it. Woo. Breathe. Do not hold your breath. Down and up. Down and up. Down and up. Right, so this is our walk or hop back. Let's all start walking back, okay? So if you're there, just join us. Right, left, forward raise. So that's you. If not, jump along with me. Hop back, up, forward raise. Back, up, forward raise. Core tight. Back, up, forward raise. Let's go. Back, up, forward raise. One more. Back, up, forward raise. Excellent job, guys. All right, so we're lying down here, 20 seconds per side. Are you ready? In 3, in 2, 1, and go. Left leg first. Up. Up. Good job. This is full body. We're working upper body, lower body, core. Everything is getting work today. Get ready to switch. Last one. And switch. Right leg. Ready and go. Up and down. Up and down. Let's go. Up and down. That's it. Let's get strong together. All the way up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Give me last one. Up and down. All right. Believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, we have one more round. I need you to stay with me. I need you to push with me. Take a sip of water, whatever you need to do to recalibrate.
No more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Name a place, PJ, that older women go to find young men.
The hospital.
What?
One more time. All right, deep breath in. Exhale. Deep breath in. Exhale. And at count of 3, we're gonna jump right back in. Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3. Let's go. Hop forward. Back. Walk it out. Round 3, y'all. Let's go. Down. Back. Up. Hop forward, back, and up. Remember, you can walk it out if you need to, okay? Just walk right then left. Looking good. Good. Almost there. Back up. Last one. Good. All right, we're gonna go into crisscross twist. Ready? Opposite elbow to opposite knee. Go. Twist, twist, crisscross. That's it. Looking good, guys. We're almost there. Last set, best set. Let's do this. Good. Looking good. A few more here. Last 2. And 1. All right, bear hold with our rows, tricep kickbacks, full body blast. Ready? And let's go. Row, tricep, in and down. Row, tricep, in and down. Let's go. Good. Row, tricep, in and down. Flat backs. Last one. Good job. All right, so weights down. We're gonna go into our squat jump twist. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and go. Twist squat, twist squat. Let's go. That's it. Big twist. Working the obliques here. Full body blast. Almost there, y'all. Woo. Good job. Let's go. Moving into our squats next. Let's do this. Few more. Last one. All right, grab those weights. Grab your dumbbells. Up by the shoulders. Elbows tucked in, chest up, ready, and go. That's it. Control movements here. We're almost there, guys. You got this. Up and down. Looking good. Whew. A few more seconds. A few more reps. 3, 2, and 1. All right, remember, walk or hop back into our forward raises. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Hop back, up, forward raise. Push yourself, guys. No challenge, no change. Up. That's it. Looking good. Up. Almost there. Up. Let's go. Up. One more. Down. Up. Forward raise. All right. One weight in hand. Going down. 20 seconds each side. Get ready. In 3, in 2, in 1. Let's go. Left side. Up. Up. That's it. Up. 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 Last one. That's it, guys. Other side. Switch. Right leg. Stay with me. We're getting strong together. Up and down. And down. Up and down. Up and down. Up. Last one. Up and down. Oh gosh, you guys did that. You deserve a clap, an applause, a celebration. We did that. I'm so proud of you. Come center here. Let's take a couple of deep breaths in to just bring our heart rate right back to normal. Ready? Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Here I want you to think about something that you're really grateful for. And let's dedicate this sweat to that. Deep breath in. And exhale it out. And now let's set an intention for the day. Breathe it in. And exhale it out. On your wellness journey, what must happen today? Set it right now while you're feeling energized. Your body is being pumped with endorphins and dopamine and serotonin and all the feel-good hormones. So let's set that intention for the day right here now and make sure that you follow through with it. The best way to start your day is with a workout. Let's go up and over. You guys are doing so well. I'm so proud of you. Let's lean. And other side. All the way over. Up and over. And lean. Let's stretch our feet forward. Let's take a deep breath in through the nose. And on the exhale, we're gonna raise all the way forward, touch the toes. We're gonna do it 2 more times, and each time we're gonna get a little bit deeper in that stretch, okay? Inhale. And a little bit deeper. And one more time, ready? Inhale. Exhale it down. All right, guys, again, give yourselves a clap. Thank you so much for joining us. Don't go anywhere because we're gonna be right back after the break with our Well-Fit pillar of the day. So we'll see you soon.
Father, what you doing again?
Writing the opera Isaiah.
Isaiah?
Jamaican opera, master.
Jamaican opera?
Yes. It's about the greatest of prophets.
When is it going to be?
5th and 6th of October.
One
weekend only.
Where can I get my ticket?
You have to check social media, master.
Social media?
Social media.
What father you got high-tech, man?
Yeah, man.
Isaiah, October 5 and 6 at the National Arena. 1 weekend only. Don't you miss it.
Ganga is an emotional saga of a woman's journey, all alone in a man's world.
Welcome back, beautiful people. You are tuned into Sunrise Fitness with the WellFit Club, and I am Camila McDonald, your personal trainer and your lifestyle change coach. And we're going to jump right into our WellFit tip of the day, coming from our Feel Well pillar. So today we're tackling something that can truly transform your life, and that's decluttering. You might be wondering what tidying up and organizing has to do with fitness, but trust me, the connection is truly profound. Imagine always waking up to a clutter-free room where everything is in its place. When your environment is organized, it quite literally nurtures your mental well-being, and it allows your mind to just relax and find clarity. Decluttering is like a mental reset because it reduces stress and anxiety, and it gives your brain the space it needs to focus on what truly matters. You'd be amazed at how much lighter and energized you feel. But where to start? Begin with small steps. Clear out that messy drawer or organize your desk. Choose one space or area each day and tackle the other one the next. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. As you declutter, you're going to notice a positive shift in your mindset, and you'll feel more in control of your life and much more motivated to pursue your goals. And this does not only refer to material possessions, it's important to declutter your mind too. Let go of negative thoughts and self-doubt. Make room for self-love and gratitude. Your mental space is just as important as your physical space. At Sunrise Fitness, we believe in a holistic approach to health, and creating a clean and organized environment is an essential part of nurturing your well-being. So let's embrace the importance of decluttering and creating a space that supports our mental and physical fitness. It's a journey of growth and self-discovery, and we're in this together. Thank you for joining us today. I'm Camila McDonald, urging you to stay well, stay fit, and seize the day. See you for another workout and wellness session soon. Rise and shine and start your day with the WellFit Club's Power Hour. It's a transformative mind-body workout infused with strength training, yoga, meditation, and journaling. Every Wednesday from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Starting September 11th, join us for free live in person right here at the marketplace in front of Camila's Kitchen, or you can join in from anywhere in the world thanks to our friends over at Just Create. And afterwards, refuel with your post-workout breakfast from Camila's Kitchen to truly support your wellness and your fitness goals. Catch us for this special workout hour on CVMTV on Mondays from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and a repeat at 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. WellFit Wednesdays starting September 11th at 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. right here at the marketplace. See you there.
Brought to you by Tetley.
Hi everyone, my name is Kurt Dunn.
Greetings from Cali's Kelly Yoga.
Hey, it's Travin Morrison, and I am your National Physical Activity Specialist. And it's time to make a move.
Jamaica, let's get moving again. Season 2 of the Ministry of Health and Wellness Jamaica Move series is here. Join us Wednesdays at 5 a.m. and Saturdays at 8 a.m. right here on CVMTV. Let's get moving. Make a move now.
What's your story? What's your sign? You're dreamers. Don't care what other people say. We're doing this in our way. We come alive. We come alive. We come alive. We're doing this in our way. We come alive.
you don't know, 2 Locks 876 Rebel, I'm there, I represent for CVM. See it happen.
I get wings to fly. Oh, I'm alive. When you call on me, when I hear you breathe, I get wings to fly. I feel that I'm alive.
Good morning, sunrisers. Rise and shine, everybody. Celine Dion in her inimitable fashion, darling. Let me tell you.
You know that Auntie Celine is a Jamaican?
No, I think so.
She's a Jamaican icon.
Yeah. And you know the people that will go dance know exactly what's going on. Big up all the dance tete them. You understand? Yeah.
Auntie Celine can open the dance as early juggling, and she can close the dance.
And she also can hot up the dance.
Yeah.
You understand? Because when she go, Mama, you gave life to me. Big up the mother. All nice, clean and decent people who rate up on the mother. You know what I mean? Yes.
Yeah, especially like when a DJ change him set, like a change set.
Yes.
So like Phoenix a come on after, you know, whoever, and he just start and he might try rumble up the crowd and just Celine it.
Mad. And they have Michael Jackson. You rock my world, you know you did. That, no we did. And there ain't nothing you give back the one that you. If you know, we don't have no words, but we're doing the. Man, them just a cry when them are gonna stop. I gotta tell you.
I have a joke to tell you about that. Off air.
All right. That's sunrise. That's sunrise, that's sundown. But guys, good morning to you. I hope that you are doing well. Welcome to another beautiful day. It is the first day in the month of October. Okay? Pinktober. The first day of the month where we acknowledge so many things, but one of them that is so prevalent is the color pink because of Breast Cancer Awareness Month. And of course, this is a very important. Do I thump Leo now or later?
Later.
All right, very well.
Later, we can savor the thump.
Very well.
But
Let
land
me just
it in the center of his back.
Very well.
So he cannot
right
touch
there,
it.
medulla oblongata. Right, I know. But I got to tell you guys, yesterday, Dennis, we got raving reviews about our karaoke skills, and so I am very happy that we made you guys happy.
Yes, that was our gift to
you on a Monday.
Well, it was more our gift to Shanna Cave ranking. You know, that was the greatest save ever. But I mean,
I gotta tell you.
But you know, sometimes greatness just comes. Extemporaneously.
That's what I like that. Right. Extrapolate and postulate, right?
Yes, off
I
the
love
dome.
it. But it was really, really great. And sometimes, you know, Dennis, what I like is that sometimes I love to sing because some songs tend to put you in a good mood. And sometimes you have to just sing off the crosses, you know? You have to just sing off the worries because sometimes, guys, if you follow the everyday run-of-the-mill, what's going on around you, you can easily get depressed. You can easily get despondent. You can easily feel down. So sometimes a good song really does lift your spirit, does just make you just feel good. You know what I mean?
Again, there is something in the power of words wrapped in harmonies and melodies.
Yes.
And it reaches a part of you, it connects to the part of your mind and your spirit that just the spoken word or the written word cannot reach. And this is now the second time for the week we have this conversation, and you miss church, but you never miss church.
Yeah.
That's exactly what was me.
I gotta tell you.
Like, that's exactly what, I mean.
How serendipitous. I gotta tell you.
Morning, Pastor Chris.
Good morning, Pastor Chris.
Yeah,
Go for
morning,
God
Pastor
family.
Chris.
How you doing? But Dennis, we're trendsetters, you know. We're actually
Really?
trailblazers. Yes,
Indeed.
darling.
Yeah.
Because I get to understand that we actually inspired the host of Inspire Jamaica. Right?
Oh, yes.
To also be doing stir fry.
I saw some.
Yeah, stir fry or fry stir.
Fry stir.
And I say, hey, how would that? How would that?
Leading into the news at 7.
Curling brown. Is she stir frying? Oh my God.
All right.
Hey, what them curly? Okay,
That look like curly fries.
That look like curly fries. Yeah, sure.
That look like curly fries.
No, okay. That look like steamed fries. No, but curly, that go out with ourselves.
Big up curly.
Yes, and big up, of course, to all our newscasters. And I would like to say good morning to all our sales and marketing team,
Hey,
right?
those
Members,
hardworking
yes,
folks.
hardworking folks
upstairs.
And remember, guys, that we have a package for you, small businesses, right? Medium-sized as well, and big business, right? So call our sales and marketing department so that they can put a package together for you. It's not a one-size-fits-all, and we will meet you where you are. So feel free to call Jackie Wong, to call Michelle, to call all the persons up there and get yourself sorted out so that you can be a part of the CVM family, all right? Now, the genius... You know what I'm saying?
I heard about it, yeah.
Listen, Stephen the Genius McGregor, right? From the McGregor clan of McGregor extraction.
Big ship.
Listen, sailing on the ocean, loving it. And he is credited as a writer on Gwen Stefani's Bouquet album. And the super producer continues to show his international versatility after also being credited as writer on John Legend's album as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Drake.
He has worked on Drake's Controller. Right, yeah. So
Will I Am, he's done he's done so many people.
Yeah.
And what I find, I like him on TikTok now.
Yes, I do. I
like him on TikTok now. Because sometimes he'll take a machine and say, yo, back in the day, this machine gave us
this rhythm.
It did so much for dancehall because it's the machine that I did this on. And you're like, oh,
yes.
And like, this is different from that machine because this used to produce these notes.
And what I like is, even he had one the other day where there was a dog barking.
Yeah.
And I don't know, but Stephen, you're really the genius.
No, seriously.
Really the genius.
Yeah, man. You know, back in, imagine, like, he's what I would imagine, like, you know, them used to say Lee Scratch Perry used to make music out of
Maverick.
Yeah, I know. Like him, of course, him operate at genius level. I always say, find what it is that you do at the genius level.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
and he is the genius. So big ups to Stephen McGregor, and of course all his accolades. And he always, represents dance hall. He always represents Jamaica. So I'm really, really proud of him and all that he has accomplished. I remember when I interviewed him when he was still in high school.
Oh yeah.
Still in high school, and them time they know him just was a burgeoning producer, and to see how he has
16?
blossomed. He was about 16 at the time.
You know how me know?
How you know?
Stephen McGregor enough is him a 16.
If my memory serves me correctly, I think he attended Arden High School.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he attended Arden High School. So big ups to Stephen, the genius McGregor. Good morning to Mrs. Charmaine Johnson. Hi, Lady Charmaine of Wilkinson
Johnson?
Law. Yes.
Okay.
Sending her lots of love, sending her great vibe, good feelings. I think you met her.
I think I met her.
Yes.
Yes.
You met her, I think. Yes.
At the
gender reveal and all of that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Okay,
lots of love to you, Charmaine. Love you lots.
Big up, Miss
Love you
Charmaine.
loads.
Blessings.
And of course, I'd like to also say happy birthday belatedly to Dr. Doreen Wilkinson. Yes. Yes, celebrated her birthday over the weekend as well.
Yeah, I'm sure she's
Doreen,
still
we love you. The family loves you. And we wish you many more. May God continue to bless you richly. May health, wealth, and strength always be with you.
I have a lot of respect for, people like to, especially politicians, love to celebrate and campaign on their humble beginnings.
Yes.
But you have some people who really come from some community where nobody expect nothing from.
Yes.
And you have this brother turned doctor, this one turned lawyer, this one turned this one. I love those
I
stories.
absolutely love that. And you know what? I really love too when, you know, you come from humble beginnings, you make your mother proud, you make your community proud, and you show other children too that it's possible. And on that note, Dennis, I saw a story yesterday that broke my heart, and I just wanted to put it out there as well. School is now back in session, right? And education is a partnership between parents, teachers, and students. And I want to really speak to teachers this morning about not killing the dreams of children.
Okay.
You may have a child in your class that for whatever reason you may not like, or them disruptive, or them just maybe not acquitting themselves well, you know, at this time. But never dampen the dreams of children. Don't ever tell a child, you can't turn that, or you will never turn that, or you will never become anything. Words damage children. And
I don't believe word is wind.
A word is not wind. That actually is a thing. No. Words can, when you plant those seeds of doubt, when you plant those seeds of negative, outlook and low self-esteem and inferiority complex, those things can blossom into big trees, right? You never know what the future holds. The child today that may seem, rude or may seem disruptive or may not seem as bright for whatever reason, may be the next leader, may actually be your classmate, may actually be your employer in the future. So be very careful with the words that you drop on other people's children, because as a teacher, remember, many teachers are superheroes. So teachers have to be very mindful of the words that they say. Even if you think it in your heart, keep by your mouth. Keep by the mouth, because your words can leave a lasting effect on that child, right? So let not your words hurt, let your words build. Let not your words regress, let your words help children to progress. So I wanted to just say that this morning, because you never, time longer than twine, and you never can tell, some take it early and some take it late. So teachers, please be very careful of the utterances you make and predictions you make, pronouncements over the lives of your children who are in your care, all right? So, great, fabulous. Now, after that, that was on my heart this morning.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? What time is it, Dennis?
It's now time for your morning mixtape. So run the track selector, please. Thank you very much.
I'm thinking about you. Girl, I miss you. Baby, ever since that day you went away, yes, I can't live without you. You're always on my mind. You're always on my mind. Change for you, and all this time I promise I'm never gonna hurt you again. The things I used to do, all this time I promise. Lost a lot of things, but I'm glad that I found you. I found you. It don't really matter if it's winter, summer, spring, or fall. If I gotta go against the world for you, I'd risk it all. I hope you know what you mean to me. When you're with me, I feel complete. I'd give up everything.
It's you. Come and pick up your order.
Oh, okay.
For the juicy, crunchy, irresistible taste of a KFC Big Deal, some people will do anything.
the internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Your love lives on with life insurance from Sagicor. The time by Sagicor Life is
6:15. Fan Central Pitside, brought to you by Edgechem, AIM Financial Corporation, Texaco, and Connex.
Welcome back to Sunrise. It is 16 minutes after 6 o'clock. When you hear that beat, doom, 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 doom. Yeah, well, that's not a beat. That's a bass line. When you hear that bass line, you know it's now time for the headlines. And she's going to give us a sneak peek. A sneak peek with the one and only Teeks. Good morning.
Sneak peek.
Sneaky tiki, I like
Yes, sneak
like
peek.
that.
That's hot. That's hot. I like that.
Yeah.
That's
It's really hot.
All right, we're
Because
going to
it's just
jump
the
in.
headlines and not the news.
You
So
see
it's
that?
sneak peek.
You see, you see
at
that?
what's coming up in the news.
That mad.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did there.
I see what you did there, and I like it. We're
Yeah.
going to jump in. Let's jump in. Matthew Samuda secures Northeast St. Anne from the over 40,000 constituents eligible to vote in the Northeast St. Anne by-election. Only a few of those numbers showed up yesterday to cast their votes. According to Director of Elections Glasspool Brown, up to 3 yesterday afternoon, less than 10% of the more than 43,000 electors had cast their ballots. However, this did not deter the JLP, as Matthew Samuda has secured Northeast St. Anne, and that's according to the final results from the Electoral Office of Jamaica. Of the 146 boxes counted, Samuda secured 4,838 votes, which is 95%.
That was at about 5 o'clock yesterday. So I suppose we'll learn as the final number, the official number that will be for the historic record will be confirmed. But it's over 4,800. I believe what I saw yesterday was about a 12% voter turnout by 5 o'clock. I actually wasn't. I was expecting it would be maybe somewhere between 10 and 15%. If we're going back to the by-election of 2010, I don't know if you remember when Shahini Robinson was with the whole dual citizenship matter, and it had to go to a by-election. And so in going to a by-election, she got just over 5,000 votes at the time, and it was round about 15%, I think it was, who turned out. So it's comparable. It's expected, given that the other major political parties
did not field a candidate.
So, so maybe if you had something, another
very
thousand,
terrible contender.
You would have seen somewhere it may be inching up past 20% or so forth and so on. And, but it's still reflective of low interest. But I mean, it also is reflective of people's perception that it's a safe seat.
Yes.
So people on either side, some might say, it makes sense.
Because it's a foregone conclusion.
Right.
So, yeah.
And that affects voters on either side of the political divide.
Yeah.
I didn't see quite the number. I wasn't monitoring the number of people who turned out for the other candidates, but Matthew Samuda, who has even been here in studio a number of times. So what we expect in the next couple of days, so he's now MP elect.
Yes.
What we expect in the next few days, well, today's Tuesday. I don't know that he'd be sworn in today, but I suppose at the soonest possible time, he'd be sworn in as MP, and I suppose then he'd probably, and I'm just speculating that based on his previous ministerial appointment, I guess he'd probably have to be sworn in again as minister.
I'm not certain.
I don't know.
Probably he'd have to be sworn in again, depending on, because if he resigned from the Senate to run in the lower house, he would have had to have resigned as minister because he's a minister by virtue of being in the Senate.
Yeah.
So then now he'd have to be reappointed to the cabinet. And then now the speculation, the next news would be who will take his seat the seat that is now vacant in the upper house. So we look.
So an appointment is probably looming.
I would imagine in a few days.
Yeah, and
hear.
still the finance, with Nigel going. So there are quite a number. So shake-up is going to happen.
Yeah, and there are some other seats that are not being fully represented by virtue of resignations or people in the departure lounge. So I look forward to these matters of our democracy being sorted. What else you got?
And of course, CVM News will keep you posted.
Absolutely,
right?
keep you in the loop.
In the loop.
Yeah.
So next up, Prime Minister Holness to bolster Jamaica-India relationship. Prime Minister Andrew Holness is currently on a 4-day working visit to India aimed at solidifying bilateral relations with the world's most populous country that operates the largest economy in South Asia. The visit, which kicked off on Monday, yesterday, is the first of its kind by a Jamaican head of government to India. Holness is scheduled to meet with Prime Minister Narendra Modi and noted that he was looking forward to, and I quote, the important and impactful discussions we'll have as we explore new areas of cooperation and further deepen the bonds of friendship between India and Jamaica, end quote. According to India's Ministry of External Affairs, the MEA, a number of memoranda of understanding, which are MOUs, in key areas, including trade and investment, are expected to be signed during the visit that would boost bilateral cooperation. Prime Minister Holness is accompanied by Foreign Affairs and Foreign Trade Minister, Senator Kamina Johnson-Smith, Minister without portfolio in the Office of the Prime Minister with responsibility for information, skills and digital transformation, Senator Dr. Dana Morris-Dixon, Founder and Chief Executive Officer of Amber Group, Dushyant Savadia, and renowned retired West Indies cricketer Chris Gale. They're also part of the delegation from Jamaica.
Well, I'm not certain that last part is accurate. I believe Chris Gale was already in India. Well, I heard that yesterday. Chris Gale was in India. He's often in India.
Because he's very popular in India. Okay, when you say India, you say cricket, okay? Listen, Chris Gale is like an icon of mammoth proportion in India. When you say Chris, I remember when I went to India and I had on my Jamaican colors and stuff like that. And you're like, Chris Gale.
Oh, wow.
And I'm I know Chris Gale. Listen, it is a thing.
Remember,
down there.
He's played for many years in the Indian Premier League, So these are major figures.
Stars in India. Chris, them man locked down the place, right? So
he was there and he joined in some of the engagements, as you would naturally expect. I mean, it only makes sense. So Christopher Henry Gale,
big deal.
Former
Gale Force wins.
Camperdown. Hey, I miss them days that I watch cricket, But in relation to the diplomatic matters, I think that was actually, it's a good look. I know that Jamaica and India have a long, friendly diplomatic relations. We have a good history of relations. And it's just right for us to try to submit some of those things. India, as a major power in the global economy in terms of its sheer size, but in terms of, engineering and technology
Brilliance.
and, ICT, etc.
For example, a lot of our companies, when they're outsourcing, it's India, you know what I mean? In terms of computing, in terms of coding, and of course in the world of chess as well, they are huge, right? So there are some very brilliant minds there. So I hope that, we can do some exchange of knowledge, information, human resources, so that they can empower us and we can empower them. Because I really think that is an untapped market that has vast possibilities to grow and to be wealthy and to really be, beneficial to each other. Symbiotic relationship between Jamaica and India. Absolutely amazing. So I like this. I like this.
Nice. Nice.
I like it.
Nice. Yeah, I think you're also going to like this.
Okay.
I think so. Ready?
Right.
Jamaica wins gold at the World Robot Olympiad. For the first time, Reach Academy's robotics team entered the world stage in the innovators section of the World Robot Olympiad, the WRO, which focuses on invention and code. So the WRO is an international robotics competition that brings together young innovators and problem solvers from around the world, created to inspire and challenge the next generation of engineers and programmers, encouraging students to explore the exciting world of robotics through teamwork, creativity, and critical thinking, right? You remember them. So the talented team of three, as Miss Kitty just said, Jackson Mitchell, our very own.
Yes.
It's not Tammy's own, our very own.
Yes.
Jackson Mitchell, who is 11, Jacob Wang, who is 10, and Gia Stone, who is 9, and coach Kristen Hunter created a groundbreaking robot designed to, listen to this, clean the hulls of ships, reducing drag and in turn minimizing environmental harm. The team, proudly known as the Crud Busters, headed to the World Robot Olympiad with a mission to break barriers, build friendships, forge connections, and returned home as first place champions out of 47 countries.
That's
nice,
right?
Nice.
Then beat out countries like Canada, Germany, Croatia, just to name a few. I love this. We are so thrilled, guys.
That's why corporate Jamaica needs to put money behind this
stuff. Yes, absolutely. And that's what I say now, Dennis. I want us to develop a culture and a country where we support before the world. We support before the winnings, because it always just seems like everybody sit down and wait. I say wagwan, and then you want to hop onto the bandwagon. You know what I mean?
Well, if there's a bandwagon, you're late.
Yeah.
If there's already a bandwagon, you're late to the party.
Yeah.
Get on before there's a bandwagon.
the challenge with that is, and the truth is, I feel like anything that we invest in, Jamaica does well.
True.
Which is why you must invest in it.
Everything, every sport, every activity, everything.
In our
we just
people. That means that if you give Jamaicans the support, we will do well.
Absolutely. All you want is a chance.
Yep.
Give us a chance. Na 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 na. All right. When me say yeah, ooh wee, I gotta tell you, ooh wee. Lovely. Coming up, you have more news? TK, what?
Dennis is asking what was that?
You know the song there?
All we are saying.
Okay, I don't know that part of the song.
Is give peace a chance. That's the song.
Na na na. Yeah, I don't know.
Na 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 na.
No, Dennis, we'll talk to you in the break. We'll get you up to date in the break.
Maybe you're in Canada at that time. It's so
I know the song. I just don't know that part there. I don't remember that part there.
I'm going to get the gentleman's name, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he is of Kingston College Extraction. I'm going to get the name and everything. But it's one of those big songs.
A big tune, man.
Big tune.
I remember.
Yeah.
I remember, I just don't remember that part.
That part there?
Fair enough.
We'll get the song.
Fair enough.
Dennis, are you mocking us? Are you mocking myself and Sneak Teak?
No.
Okay, I'm just wondering. Okay, great. Fab. All right, coming up next, guys, our Japanese class will be in session when sunrise returns. So stick around.
Hi.
It's still.
So that's tonight. Hi.
Okay.
Hi.
Us vibing, Jamaican quality for sure. First thing when I wake up, pour up my boat syrup. Pure my time, we can't get enough. Feeling the love in the air, on the beach with my
strong British blend for a morning boost. Tetley Decaf with antioxidants and no caffeine. Tetley Green Tea to help you lose weight and keep healthy. Tetley Super Teas packed with vitamins and chamomile to calm you down. Tetley, a tea for everyone.
The flavors you get with Tetley, a tea for everyone.
Distributed by Single Group Limited.
Rise and shine and start your day with the Wealthy Club's Power Hour. It's a transformative mind-body workout infused with strength training, yoga, meditation, and journaling. Every Wednesday from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Starting September 11th, join us for free live in person right here at the marketplace in front of Camila's Kitchen, or you can join in from anywhere in the world thanks to our friends over at Just Create. And afterwards, refuel with your post-workout breakfast from Camila's Kitchen to truly support your wellness and your fitness goals. Catch us for this special workout hour on CVM TV on Mondays from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and a repeat at 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Wellfit Wednesdays starting September 11th at 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. right here at the marketplace. See you there.
Brought to you by Tetley.
A tea for everyone.
Yeah.
All right, that one.
Anime
that was interesting.
fans.
The anime
Yeah.
fans. Out with the old, in with the new. We welcome October with a new language in Fluency Flex. And this one's for the anime fans. We're learning Japanese. We kick off things with a lesson in Japanese greetings and numbers. We welcome our teacher for the month, writer and linguist, Marcus Bird. Ohayou gozaimasu.
Konnichiwa.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
So Ohio is good morning in Japanese.
Ohio.
Ohio.
Yeah.
Ohio.
Not to be confused with the city.
place.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, actually, what I want to take you through right now is actually what's called memory magic. So we're going to use some memory tricks to learn some numbers.
I like this.
And then I'm going to segue from that into you using those numbers to do something fantastic.
All right.
All right?
Hi.
So the first thing we said was Ohio.
Ohio.
So you said that sounds like
Ohio.
All right,
Cleveland.
So it sounds like Ohio, like
Yes.
state.
Yeah.
So I want you to imagine that you're actually in Ohio,
Okay.
and everybody's walking around, and instead of saying good morning, they say
Ohio.
Ohio.
Oh, that's hot.
So that right there is what we call a memory bridge.
Aye.
So it's a link between what we don't know
And what we do know.
and what we do know.
Yeah.
And we're going to be using this to learn some numbers like at lightning speed.
All right.
All right. So the first thing I'm going to teach you, and at home you can follow along if you'd like to, is that everybody has how many noses do we have?
One.
We have one nose.
Yeah.
And sometimes our nose is itchy.
Yeah. Aye.
Right? Sometimes our nose is itchy. So if you can do this,
Yeah.
what you're doing is you're anchoring the memory.
Okay.
So itchy is one.
Yeah. Itchy.
Yeah.
Itchy.
Itchy is one.
Itchy. Yeah.
No, we have two
Knees.
What do you think?
Two.
Two is?
Knee.
Knee.
So itchy, knee.
We'll have itchy and knee.
Yeah.
All right. So the third thing now is that, Jamaica is a festival and dumpling country. We like our food.
Yeah.
But sometimes we also like a sandwich.
Aye.
And you know that when you're hungry in the morning, you might sneak in the kitchen if nobody watching, you add an extra slice on top of your sandwich.
Yeah.
So we have a 3-slice sandwich.
Aye.
San
San.
is 3. San is 3.
So
Right?
itchy,
Itchy,
knee, san.
San. All right.
Yes.
So now for number 4, when you wake up at 4 in the morning and you're tired and you're groggy, you normally do what?
Stretch.
Stretch, but then you?
Yawn.
Yawn. Awesome. So because it's early in the morning, we're going to drop off the W. So we have yawn. So 4 is yawn.
Oh.
So right now we have
itchy, knee, san,
and
yawn.
Awesome.
Oh.
So the last one now is that I want you to imagine that you are watching the 100-meter finals. Bolt is in the race. And every time you clap, you're going to say, go, go. 5
go
is go.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, so itch, knee, san, yawn, go.
Go. Awesome.
Okay.
So you see how quickly you memorize that? Because we created a bridge between what you don't know and
what you do know.
All right, so I'm going to do a quick challenge with you.
Okay.
So what I want you to do is look at the board here.
Yes.
And I want you know, at the Dennis or Miss Kitty, I have one for each of you, is to try and say these as fast as possible. Now I'm gonna give you a little help. Because the way you can do it like in a Japanese game show is you can hype it up.
Yeah.
So this is Yon. San. Ni. Ichi. Go. San. Ni. Yon.
Okay.
So I want to say it as fast as possible, but
no, sir, me can't.
But let me tell you,
the broadcasting commission.
I'm gonna give you. No, here's what I'm gonna do for you. I'm gonna give you the rhythm.
I don't want my mouth slip, sir.
I'm gonna give you the rhythm.
I cannot sell no camper ball this morning.
I'm gonna give you the rhythm. So Yon-san ni ichi.
Yon-san ni ichi.
Awesome.
Okay, that was a risk.
You ready to this? Ichigo-san ni yon.
Ichigo-san ni yon.
All right, awesome. No,
So like
what we're gonna do?
Ichigo-san ni yon.
That's very awesome. So what we're gonna do now is we're gonna segue from this into telling time.
Okay.
Because telling time in Japanese is actually quite easy. So this is a Japanese character for time. It's called G. J-I.
Okay, G.
And all you have to do to tell the time is add G at the end of a number. So how do you think you would say 1 o'clock? Ichiji. Awesome. And 2 o'clock?
Niji.
Yes. 3 o'clock?
Sanji.
Yeah. 5 o'clock?
Yanji.
Huh?
Goji.
Oh, Goji. Wait, say 5?
5.
Goji.
All right, awesome. Now
Like
the thing
Goji
is that
Berry.
4 in this is a slight exception because that says 4 in the morning is early, so we drop off the N. So it's just yo. So how do you think you'd say 4 o'clock?
Yoji. Yeah.
Awesome. So right there, we can now say 1 o'clock.
Yeah, Ichiji.
2 o'clock.
Niji.
3 o'clock.
Sanji.
5, 6, 7
4
o'clock.
o'clock.
8 o'clock.
Yoji.
And 5 o'clock.
Goji.
Awesome. But if you're telling the time, we don't know if it's AM or PM.
Right.
So in the last memory demonstration, I'm going to show you how to tell if it's AM really, really fast.
Okay.
So a lot of us have these friends who like to meditate in the morning. Mm-hmm. You know, they like to go to Emancipation Park and do some intense Zen meditation, them kind of things there, right?
Yes.
So I call that friend Go Zen.
Oh.
Because they like to go and do Zen meditation. Go Zen in Japanese is AM.
Okay.
And the cool thing about this is all you have to do is add this at the front of the sentence.
Okay.
So we already know how to say 1 o'clock.
Yes. Ichiji. Yes.
And 2 o'clock?
Niji.
Awesome. So how do you think you'd say 1 a.m.?
Ichiji goes in.
No. Drop it at the front.
So Gojen Ichiji.
Yes.
Oh, at the front.
Yeah,
Yes.
front. Yeah, okay.
Gozen Ichiji.
Okay, Gojen or Gojen Niji.
Yes.
Oh, that's 2 o'clock. Okay.
And how do you think you'd say 4 a.m.?
Gozen.
Yoji.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So what we're doing here is that we're doing what's called memory magic. We're using the science of mnemonics to learn rapidly.
I like that.
Because right away, you didn't know any numbers or anything before you came here. Did you come here thinking you could tell time?
No, well, I knew the numbers because I used to enter the dojo. Yeah. I eat, san, chi, go, ru, heat, hot, cool, ju. So I know that part.
Yeah.
I know that part.
Yeah.
But the time, I like that now I remember it. I can associate, you know, the nose, the knee, the yawn, and all. So I really like that. But I never thought that I would be able to tell the time at all.
Yes, and the thing is that this kind of thing can be done at scale. And this is some of the stuff that I can coach people to do because we learn principles like this that seem really, really basic, but as you add on more and more, it becomes more and more complex. But then you find yourself using the language, interacting with the language, and you don't necessarily have to sit down and take notes.
Well, guess what? I'm very happy that you're going to be here for the rest of the month.
Yes.
Because I'm very interested and I've never been to Japan. So now I can learn some stuff, Dennis, and we can definitely go there and know something. So I'm looking forward to that, and I'm quite sure our viewers are too. So thank you so much.
Definitely. We're going to have some fun.
How do you say thank you?
Arigato.
Arigato. That is
Arigato
it.
gozaimasu.
Arigato. Thank
Awesome.
you so very
Arigato.
much.
Very good pronunciation.
Arigato gozaimasu. Hai. So that's
What part is it? Arigato? What?
Arigato.
No, I got that part. What is it?
Gozaimasu.
You said hi, which is like yes.
Hai.
Oh.
So you want to sound assertive?
Okay,
you can
very.
say, hi.
Hi.
So this net.
Okay.
So this net. Hi.
All right, don't want cough. Hi. I gotta tell you. Well, school is over for today. Done our work and done our play. This is what we have to say. Thank you, God, for every day on Sunrise. Thank you so much, Marcus, for this lesson. And we are looking forward to the rest of October.
It's going to be an interesting month.
Very interesting. Interessant. Okay? Big up and good night to all Jamaicans all over the world who are in Japan right now. It's around actually 8:40 p.m.
Yes.
We never
Yes,
learned PM
about 30,
in this lesson, but we're going to learn it in the next lesson. On the other side of the break, stick and stay because we have doctors in office for morning checkup when we return. Arigato.
俺らはスターお金稼ぐ私はスタースタースタースタースターキラキラ私はスタースタースタースタースタースタースターお金
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Father, what you doing again?
Writing the opera Isaiah.
Isaiah?
Jamaican opera, master.
Jamaican opera?
Yes. It's about the greatest of prophets.
When is it going to be?
5th and 6th of October.
One
weekend only.
Where can I get my ticket?
You have to check social media, master.
Social media?
Social media.
But father, you got high-tech, man.
Yeah, man.
Isaiah, October 5 and 6 at the National Arena. 1 weekend only. Don't you miss it.
Fan Central Pitside, brought to you by HChem, AIM Financial Corporation, Texaco, and Connex.
Get money from any MoneyGram or Western Union any time of day, wherever you are. Download the link up today. Life is better with Link.
The time by Link is...
Thanks for staying with us here on Sunrise. If you're just joining us, thanks for coming along for the ride. And welcome back, of course, to an important set of conversations that we will be having throughout the month of October. Happy Pinktober.
Yeah.
We're celebrating the month of October under the theme, Pink is an action and not just a color. Now, the schedule your mammogram appointment today. Today, we are joined by co-founder of the Breast Oncology Service Clinic at KPH and Consultant General Surgeon at the Jamaica Cancer Society, Dr. Hugh Anthony Roberts, and who will be telling us about all the plans in place for this month.
Welcome, Doc. Good morning. How are you?
Morning.
Nice to have you on the show. And I like your tie. Yes, the ode to the Pinktober. I'm loving it. But Doc, I'm happy that we're talking about this morning because, when October comes around, breast cancer awareness is, at the forefront of the mind. And we want, and for both men and women, because men too can get breast cancer, right?
Yes.
And so we want persons to go and get their checkup. And I'm going to be scheduling mine in short order as well, because those things I find are very important because early detection is key. Talk to us just about, some people still don't think breast cancer is a big deal or a big issue. How concerned should we be? How prepared can we be?
I don't want people to be concerned to the point where they have paranoia and think about it every day and it becomes a problem affecting their daily life. But it is the #1 cancer amongst women, not only in Jamaica, in the Caribbean, in the States, in most first world countries, if you exclude skin cancers, especially in those Caucasian populations. So it's not only a phenomenon that exists among this region, but it's a worldwide problem amongst women.
Why is breast cancer so prevalent? I mean, with things like prostate cancers, you see it prevalent in, for instance, black populations, and there are different theories that have been presented. But breast cancer, why do you imagine it's so prevalent?
So one of the things I remember that you started with was talking about breast cancer not only in women but in men. But unfortunately, the incidence, meaning how often it occurs in women, is way more. It's at least 100 times more prevalent than you see it in men. I've probably seen more than 2,000 women with breast cancer. I've only seen about 4 or 5 men in my entire career, and I think that speaks across the board with most general surgeons in terms of the ratio. We do know that breast cancer has a significant correlation to estrogen, which is obviously higher in women, but we can't say that estrogen causes it, because if that's the situation, then we know that everyone
would have it. Yes.
There are things that you just need to know in your history. Like, for example, if you have anybody else in your family that may have had breast cancer, that's a clue. You can do genetic testing for that, something that which we started doing at KPH more routinely as well since we started the breast clinic in October 2020, ironically. I must give a shout out to all of the other colleagues there, especially Dr. Copeland, who basically runs that clinic as well.
So pardon, Doc, that clinic was established in 2020.
Yeah, so...
Is it for the public? It's open?
It's at KPH, so it's public. So what we actually do is there's a focus clinic that was started. So let me make this categorically clear. Any general surgeon is trained to operate and manage breast cancer patients. And that's part of the training, not only in Jamaica, but across the world. But what we found is because of the incidence, meaning how prevalent it is in Jamaica and the incidence of number of new cases that we have every year, we decided that we're going to have a focus clinic, especially to deal with a lot of those patients that may have, sadly, advanced breast cancer. So we find that compared to first world countries, we have almost 3 times as many patients that present with advanced or late stage cancer, which is still somewhat treatable, harder, obviously, more difficult to treat. It means also that you probably need a lot more cancer regimes. So even though I'm a surgeon, the heme-oncologist who administers chemotherapy, the radiotherapist who gives radiotherapy, they are also heavily involved in patients, especially those patients that have advanced breast cancer. And then the biggest problem why we always try to promote screening, especially, this breast cancer month, is because when you looked at the cost of it, so even though, yes, healthcare in the public is free, not everything is necessarily available, especially when you're getting into some of the drugs. And if you speak to some of the companies that actually supply the drugs locally, even though they have a great program, like for example, Roche, I have no fight in this, they would have a program that subsidizes the cost. You're still talking about $300,000 for some of the drugs per dose.
Wow, per dose. And you need about how many doses?
Well, in terms of that drug, you actually have to have 18 doses. So you can do the math on that. And that's, it depends on what type, but you'll see those costs more rising in the more advanced stages of cancer. We did a cost analysis, which I presented last year, after speaking to a lot of my colleagues, not only in terms of surgeons, but across the board, heme-oncologists. You are talking about somewhere between $3 and $5 million for stage 1 disease. These are absolute costs, right? Including surgical fees, which don't come into play in the public sector. You're talking about $3 to $5 million for about stage 1 disease, which is early breast cancer, versus you're talking about $14, $15 million for stage 3 disease, which is advanced cancer. And you have to also think about the mental stress, because when we're always talking about health, we talk about the physical health. The physical health is something that you can treat, it goes away, but patients still have to go through that mental journey.
Yes.
Right. So even though there's a cost difference, you have to think of where that money is coming from. So after that person may have received treatment, have survived, they still now have to recoup that cost. They still have to go through the mental stress, especially if it's one-sided breast cancer, which most women present with. Because even though I talked about the family history being a risk and those things, you have to also think about the fact that many women have 2 breasts. There's one breast that's affected. So it means the other breast is also going to be affected. They're going to be at increased risk for developing breast cancer in the other breast later on in life.
Wow, Doc, it's a lot to take in and a lot to digest, but I'm happy at least there is help and there is a clinic that persons can go to get sorted out. But Walk for Cure is very important. Talk to us about that and how we, as citizens of Jamaica, can help to bolster and embolden your efforts.
Well, I think when it comes to the Cancer Society, and I'm not going to single them out alone, there are other entities that in the public and the private sector that have other ways of raising money, but also raising awareness for breast cancer. So I think that's the goal that you're trying to get across to everybody. It's nice that we talk about breast cancer in October, and there are other months scheduled for like colorectal cancer, prostate cancer, cervical cancer, even kidney disease. But even though we talk about this in October, which is the 10th month, we have to recognize that there's still 11 other months that this occurs. So we don't, even though we want to stress the message in October, we want that people are cognizant of what goes on for the other 11 months of the year, and it's not a forgettable disease. And then when August, September comes around, you're like, oh, great. Like it's carnival season. It's something that's there throughout the year that people need to be cognizant about. I think you guys are obviously doing a good job. The media is doing a good job in terms of getting the message out there. You could always do more, but you have to also look at the privilege that we have that we can do something.
Right,
And what I want to see is that every year that we speak about breast cancer, I can come and speak about something new that's happening in Jamaica. So for example, for years, we never had a mammogram unit in the public sector. We only have one now at KPH, and we also have one at Cornwall. So that's 2 versus 2 years ago where there was 0. So we've made strides. The problem is that those are only used for diagnostic purposes, because we do not have the manpower, and there's only one machine, and also to undergo screening. So screening is still taken up by the Cancer Society, which provides subsidized costs. There's a machine at university that also screens patients. I should also mention that the university is probably going to start a breast cancer clinic very soon, because they do have a surgical oncologist and more recently a breast oncologist, a breast surgeon that just came back. So they've actually been communicating with us to look at how we started. And we have very good relationships with university, so that's just dialogue. And they have even better facilities than us at KPH. They're obviously not fully public, it's going to be attracted to costs, but there are machines available in the private sector where people can get their screening. So it doesn't matter where you are.
Well, let me just ask, Doc, so somebody watching right now, and even for my own edification, you want to do a self-breast exam right now, right? What can we do? How do we do it?
So there are 3 parts that undergo screening. So we talk about the mammogram, that's the last part, or the 3rd part. The first part actually is more so breast self-awareness. So we actually don't fully encourage breast self-examination, because that can lead to paranoia, more false detection. Like you're going to say, oh, I feel something. And then when you go to the physician or whoever it is, they're going to have to investigate it. What we want you to be is aware of how your breasts feel. This is where your husband also comes in. Right?
You got jokes.
Right? But all jokes aside, it is about you knowing how your breasts feel. You go in the shower every day. If you feel something that's abnormal, pay attention to it, especially if it's something that doesn't go away in a week or 2 weeks. That's when you should seek further treatment or investigation. The second part of it is what we call a clinical breast examination. So that doesn't have to be done by me as a surgeon. That can be done by your OBGYN that you're supposed to visit at least once a year, or even your family physician like your GP. And they're the ones, or even the nurse, if you have a occupational health nurse in your organization, they're experienced in terms of doing that examination on you. And then once you pass those 2 stages, then you should then consider going for screening with the mammogram. And even though we do see an increased incidence or rise in breast cancer amongst younger patients, the actual age that we want to start screening at is 40.
Yes.
Right? And that's where you should be doing your annual mammogram. There are obviously exceptions to the rule for persons who may be higher risk. The problem that we have with the mammogram, even though we do have some 3D mammograms in Jamaica, most of the mammograms are 2D, is that as you are younger, the sensitivity or the pickup rate of mammogram in younger patients is less. And remember, screening is persons that don't have any symptoms. So in terms of if you find something, you would get a mammogram even if you're under 40 because there's something there. But in terms of screening, which means you don't have any symptoms, meaning you don't have a lump or anything, we only recommend that in the average risk patient at 40. Higher risk patients, as I said, we would treat them in a separate group and they may get screened at an earlier age.
And higher risk is by virtue of genetics?
Right, so if you have genetic testing that shows that you have a gene that may predispose you for increased risk of breast cancer, if you have a strong family history like a first degree or second degree relative, which is first degree is like your mother, your sister, second degree is like your aunt, right, or your grandparents. Those are examples as well. There are also some cancers that are affiliated with breast cancer, but again, that leads back to genetics. And then there are other things which are not necessarily as common nowadays. Like, for example, if you had actual radiation to your chest wall, that may for some other disease. And then, as I said before, if you had a personal history of breast cancer, even though that doesn't really come into screening, that's more surveillance.
Right.
But those are the persons that we would look at and assess them as high risk, and then we would probably start screening in those family members earlier because they have a strong family history or something.
Doc, I know that our show is beamed all across the world, and I know that there are many Jamaicans who are overseas who want to give back in a tangible way to help our citizens. Breast Cancer Awareness Month is this month. How can persons reach out? So, you know, for somebody who said, Doc, I never know that they only have one machine or they only have two machines. I want to come together and get a machine or contribute to the purchasing of a machine. How can we get on board to help?
I think that you could always go through the Ministry of Health directly. And there's also the Jamaica Cancer Society, which has a huge role, not only for breast cancer, but all cancers. And just reach out. I think when it comes to those decisions, it's best that you figure out, because the Ministry of Health, as you know, their plate is wider than this room in terms of what they have to deal with. So I think reaching out to even individuals like me, I don't have a dog in this fight, meaning in terms of I'm here to treat and spread the word, but just reach out to anybody, because main fact that the diaspora must know someone locally, and just having a simple conversation can help in terms of buying equipment, you know, drugs, etc.
All right. I love that, Doc. Well, thank you for all you do.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for the information. And I'm encouraging anybody out there who has the wherewithal, who has the resources and would like to contribute, donate. Dr. Hugh Anthony Roberts, Consultant General Surgeon, Jamaica Cancer Society, we're all asking for all hands to be on deck. So we're not just standing by as, you know, officious bystanders, but we're really, you know, trying to put a lid on this. There are many women who are suffering, many men too who are suffering, and we definitely can help each other. So thank you so much, Doc, for sharing, and we wish you all the best. Our guest has been, as I mentioned earlier, Dr. Hugh Anthony Roberts, Consultant General Surgeon and volunteer at the Jamaica Cancer Society. TK is up next with the news right after the break, so do stay with us.
Hi everyone, my name is Kurt Dunn.
Greetings from Khadine Kelly Yoga.
Hey, it's Travin Morrison, and I am your National Physical Activity Specialist. And it's time to make a move.
Jamaica, let's get moving again. Season 2 of the Ministry of Health and Wellness Jamaica Move series is here. Join us Wednesdays at 5 a.m. and Saturdays at 8 a.m. right here on CVMTV. Let's get moving.
Make a move now. On Sunday, August 11th, in the quiet community of Cherry Tree Lane in Clarendon, our entire nation was shaken by a brutal act of violence.
Gangsters mercilessly took the lives of 8 innocent Jamaicans, including a 7-year-old boy.
These criminals will strike again, destroying more families and more communities.
unless we stand together to stop them.
If you have any information that can help bring these killers to justice, please share it with the security forces.
The government has established a reward fund of $25 million for information leading to the arrest and charge of
the perpetrators who committed this heinous act,
the facilitators who supplied them with arms, intelligence, and transportation,
and those who harbor and protect these criminals after the crime.
If you know something, please say something. Call Crime Stop at 311, MOCA at 888-6622-847, NIB at 811, or JDF at 837-8888. Together, we will defeat gangs
and develop a culture of peace in our country.
The proceeding was brought to you by the Ministry of National Security.
The Time by Hyundai or Hyundai 5 free payments, 3 years free insurance, or 3 years free petrol bonus is
7 o'clock.
Tell your family and friend them abroad. The quick way to send credit back a yard. Tap your up with a click right here and ding.
Send on the credit with ding ding or something.
A easy way to send gift card for the bills.
Ding or something.
In an instant we get it.
Ding or something.
Skip the long can be alliance with ding.
Ding or something.
I fill up the new link.
Skip the long can be aligned on high fees with ding. Tell your family and friends overseas. The easy way for send a credit or a gift card for just about everything is all on ding. Use the code ding me for 30% off. Download the app today.
So wait for those.
Send it with ding.
Welcome to Morning News. I'm TK Dawkins. With an estimated voter turnout of 11.6%, the preliminary counting of ballots for the St. Anne Northeastern by-election indicates that the JLP's Matthew Samuda has secured an overwhelming percentage of the vote. Based on the preliminary count, the United Independents Congress of Jamaica, the UIC candidate, Chase Neal, received 30 votes. Independent candidate David Anderson received 222 votes, while the JLP's Matthew Samuda secured 4,838 votes. The returning officer will commence the final counting of the ballots today, October 1, at the designated counting center, after which the official results will be ratified by the Electoral Office of Jamaica. Director of Elections Glasspool Brown joined CVM News last evening to provide an update. The Bank of Jamaica, the BOJ's Monetary Policy Committee, MPC, at its meetings on September 26 and 27, decided to reduce the policy rate by 25 basis points to 6.50% per annum, effective today, October 1. Annual headline inflation at August 2024, as reported by the Statistical Institute of Jamaica, Statin, was 6.5% higher than the 5.1% at July 2024. The outturn was in line with the most recent forecast and above the bank's target range of 4.6%. The bank's projected path for inflation over the next 8 quarters is likely to be revised downward. The outlook largely reflects the possibility of a lower than anticipated impact of Hurricane Beryl on agricultural supplies. The date of the next policy decision announcement is set for November 21 this year. Chartered economist Dennis Chung provided comment on the BOJ's reduction of the rate.
We expect that they would go beyond 25 basis points because they are going to be a little cautious with it because it is easier for them to be cautious and go 25 basis points and 50 basis points and cause some runaway issues. That's going to be more difficult to correct than really just going down another 25 basis points if they need to. I don't think that the impact of Hurricane Beryl is because there wasn't a major disruption in agricultural supplies, but I think that what happened is that there was a disruption, prices went up, and the demand was just not there because the economy and the demand is weak. So I think that what you're going to see is prices go back down, especially with the work that the government is doing in helping them to recover. The risk for me here is not really inflation, because if demand is not there, you're not going to have a runaway inflation. The risk for me here is weaker demand. So I expect that the trend down is going to continue in terms of interest rates.
Over in sports now, Dunbeholden has appointed Bijan Thomas as their new head coach. The Portmore-based club was without a coach following the departure of Philip Williams over a week ago after 2 games in charge. Williams said he resigned in order to focus on his role as a full-time teacher at St. Andrew Technical High School. Meanwhile, Thomas led Chapelton Maroons to promotions to the 2024-2025 season of the Ray & Nephew Jamaica Premier League. However, he stepped down from the post prior to the start of the season, citing personal reasons. Thomas says he's looking forward to his new job at Dunbeholden.
I realized that the project aligned with what I want to do in my career, so I just went ahead. When you look on paper, the quality that is there, and actually I went and in the shadows, I watched a training session without anybody knowing that I'm there, and I saw the quality first, and that swayed me.
Last year's beaten the Costa Cup finalists Glenmuir High maintained their perfect record in Zone I with a 7-love thrashing of their technical on Monday. The win puts Glenmuir on 18 points atop the zone. Also in Zone I, Garvey Maceo beat Foga Road 4-love and moved to second with 15 points. Kemps are also on 15 points following a 5-0 win over Winston Jones High. In Zone E, St. Elizabeth Technical got their second win of the campaign, beating Magotty 4-1. Zone leaders Monroe were held to a 1-all draw by Lacovia. And in other results, Little London stopped Godfrey Stewart 4-1. Fern Court rallied from a goal down to end 1-all with York Castle. Russies defeated Anchovy 5-1, while Central High were beaten 2-1 by Denby. In the Manning Cup on Monday, Eltham got the better of last year's beaten finalists Hydel by 2-0 in Zone A. Wolmer's boys remain unbeaten in Zone E with a 5-1 victory over Denham Town High. And that's it for Morning News. Join us again at noon for more from our news and sports desk. I'm TK Dawkins. Sunrise continues after this.
Rise and shine and start your day with the Wealthy Club's Power Hour. It's a transformative mind-body workout infused with strength training, yoga, meditation, and journaling. Every Wednesday from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Starting September 11th, join us for free live in person right here at the Marketplace in front of Camila's Kitchen, or you can join in from anywhere in the world thanks to our friends over at Just Create. And afterwards, refuel with your post-workout breakfast from Camila's Kitchen to truly support your wellness and your fitness goals. Catch us for this special workout hour on CVMTV on Mondays from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and a repeat at 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Wellfit Wednesdays starting September 11th at 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. right here at the Marketplace. See you there.
Brought to you by Tetley.
People don't bother feel like you can predict who is going to be in the shop with me. A ship carry you back again. Controversial. How old were you?
8 years old.
Now we're contemplating.
These are the digits. What kind of episode this one?
Another junction in life.
I have 2 left foot then, sir. Yeah, you know. Yeah, man. See the backline in Nigeria now. This is my show, and you will not drop word from me. They even know them things. DJ, I can't say that no. You're going to mash up some house.
You know, say barber shop is really there ready to make your cut.
So, where you cut before? The cut, okay. Now I'm where I want to be.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
Our days get a little complex sometimes. Often so many things make sense, yet so many do not. We are being intentional about giving prominence to the big stories in order to clarify and enlighten. Lead Story explains who, what, when, where, why, and how. Lead Story with George Davis, weekdays at 6:30 p.m. on CVMTV.
Sir,
So Roy never leave a will. How you decide who gets what?
I'm happy you asked that. So we are guarded by the law. It is called the Intestate Estates and Property Charges Act. Section 4 determines how the assets are distributed. It says who gets what. I see in this situation, you have listed yourself as a spouse, right? So we will need a common law spousal order from the court along with the birth certificate for your son. It's important to know if you are the spouse and he has children, you will get a half and the children will share the other half equally. If there's one child, you will get 2/3 and that child will get 1/3. If there's children only, then the children will get everything and the parents gets nothing. So
sir, like how my son's father's name never get fucked up on him birth paper because him did they are foreign. How that a go work? And him other son born after my son and I am the spouse. The other child are going to benefit too?
yes, ma'am, he certainly will. As a matter of fact, all proven children will benefit.
Well, I'm going to have to go call the other baby mother because I'm not calling her and telling her nothing.
That's okay. As long as you provide us with her contact, we will contact her.
Thank you very much, sir. Have a good day.
Thanks for coming. Bye. Have a good day.
Story come to bubble gum. Me not give no baby what a number me love me. Then it's not friend about me. Hello, I'm a another friend. What me for a report? No,
I was just thinking the same thing.
Fair on fair self, girl. We don't help you. No. You're on your own like Patti LaBelle, girl. Well, welcome back, Sunrisers. It's a beautiful Tuesday morning, and we always choose you right here on Sunrise. We're broadcasting live from Kingston, Jamaica, and we're so happy that you decided to rise with us. Now, we're back with our Deadlift series, and as you just saw there, let me tell you.
How ironic that this is one of my favorite series.
Not get about baby mother number. No, you're not. Go do your own research. Hello.
You know why it's one of my favorites?
Why is that?
Because it is so
real to
entwined in real life Jamaican culture.
Yes.
Like there's so much relevance
that it resonates with.
Yeah. And I didn't know all of these things about the Administrator General and how they were into people's mix-up. Because
we call it the belly of
the belly
of people's life.
You see the underbelly of society.
Correct. And they help you sort the belly, right? So today we're tackling the complexities of estate administration. So guys, imagine this. Imagine that you discover that the father that you thought was actually your father isn't even on your birth certificate. His name is not Dede. Now these very tricky situations can leave families in turmoil, unsure of who should get what. Well, here to ventilate these issues is the Administrator General and CEO at the Administrator General's Department herself, Stacey Ann Carty, is back with us this morning. Stacey.
Hi.
Good morning.
I'm not gonna be my number, girl. I don't know the girl. I don't know talk.
You know her, Kitty.
Well, I don't know her. No, girl.
But don't worry. She was likely the first one at our office to report the death. So we have her number.
Lovely.
But these are challenges that we really do have. And as you said, it's just cultural. I think I've said it many episodes before.
Yes.
That's just a culture. So that's why we said we take the reports of the death from anybody who comes and everybody who comes.
Right.
Because you have your bit of the story you're going to tell us, Dennis has his bit, and everybody comes and gives us a different part of the story for us to piece it all together.
So Stacey, in real life, there are many children, for whatever reason, that their birth father or their right father is not on their birth certificate.
Correct.
Is this a problem, and why is this a problem?
I will say it again, it's as a part of our culture, where persons in the video, Pinky would have said that he wasn't there when she was born. He might have been on farm work or whatever it is. And so the father's name just wasn't on the birth certificate, and they never got around to it after. They never thought it important. So as we have said before, but it's very important, and we'll always say it because it's a recurring problem in our department, is that you simply go to the court with your witnesses and prove to the judge that whilst the gentleman was alive, he accepted you as his child and he admitted that he was your child during the lifetime. And the judge will give you the order.
What qualifies as proof or evidence in these kind of
So give an example. Say the gentleman was to die. You could have his sister, you could have his brother, his mother go to court to say, yes, man, when he was alive, they would come over to my house, they would have dinner with me, I would pick up the child from school, they spent summer holidays with me, I gave her the maintenance money, whatever it is.
You have graduation pictures.
Correct.
You have pictures with, our letters that probably he would have written and stuff like that.
So it's really just to show evidence, as in any other court situation, to sway, or if you are telling somebody a story, you have to convince them. So you have to bring
Keep those receipts.
Keep the receipts. You have to give arguments to show that, yes, this person showed that they were your father.
And you're doing all of this to be able to have access to the dead left.
Correct. All of this is about, you have to show that you must get some of the dead left pie. That's really what it is.
Yes.
So in the video, you would have seen it said that if there's a spouse, the spouse gets a minimum of a half, right? So if there's more than one child, the spouse gets a half, and all the other children share the half. Whether it's 2 children or 52 children, all of you are sharing half. So the more siblings and children you have is the less you're going to get as your inheritance, right? Because as you can imagine, 10 divided by 2 is different from 10 divided by
52.
Right, right. And I'm not exaggerating. We have estates with 30-something children. It's not uncommon, 20-something. Some people have a lot of children. Men are able to reproduce at a faster rate than women, you would appreciate.
Yes.
And so there have been quite a few children that some persons have had. But if it is one child, the spouse gets 2/3 and the child gets 1/3, right? So what I want you to understand is if you're a parent, you're a mother, a father, or if you're a sibling, if there's a spouse and a child, you get 0. If there's so if you are a sibling, a mother, a father, and the deceased person had a spouse and a child, you get
definitely.
Right. So his family,
the people that he brought into this world is the ones that are going to benefit. Primary responsibility.
What if, Stacey, for example, Pinky is one baby mother, and you have Bubbles around the corner, but for whatever reason, Bubbles didn't know about the Administrator General. She didn't know that she could have come to you guys with all of this information, and the estate is now disbursed or probated, but she never get anything. Can Bubbles get anything after the fact?
Well, that's the unfortunate situation. That's why we're doing public education. This is our first big public education drive, and we're really going full speed ahead with it. After it's distributed, there's nothing to get from the Administrator General's department. You would have to get an attorney to go legally after the persons who would have gotten the assets, the proven beneficiaries.
Naturally, because of the way paternity works and maternity works, these are matters that impact how men live their lives in many instances. But I'm sure you've seen instances where women that their estates are sometimes being challenged and people are arguing. So it's not a question of proving that you're my mother, but there are challenges in relation to that. How does it manifest?
So that's an exit. I remember, so before I was Administrator General, I was an attorney in the office. So in the belly of the organization, interacting with the clients. And I recall this lady died. She had one son. And her mother was so traumatized because she was the one who was taking care of her mother. So when we said to her, but there's a child, once there's a child, the parent gets 0 if there's no will. And she was saying, how am I going to live? You know, the child is living with the father, I don't get on with the father. Where's the money going to come from if everything is going towards the child? So it's a very good thing you've brought up. It's not just about the gentleman with many children. Yes, that's a part of it. But there are many other aspects to failing to plan. plan. And that's why we suggest to persons, do your estate plan. Every week I send this video out after we're finished to my friends, and some of them are like, you come back with this deadlift thing, I don't like to think about it. And I was like, I don't know how to break it to you, but it's the one thing in your life that it's certain, you know? And so it's conversation that we need to have. What's going to happen after I go? You know, all the things I've accumulated, all the people that are dependent on me, how are they going to be taken care of? Do I have an insurance policy? Do I have their name on my bank account? How are these people going to be taken care of that depend on me? And this is a conversation that culturally, as a society, we need to see as healthy conversation.
I love it. And absolutely, thank you so much for being here because, you know, we're learning. So guys, if your the father's name is not on the birth certificate, you're not lost, right? You're not out of the game. We just told you what to do, so you can find the Administrator General's office and sort that out, because most times, but him name upon the birthday.
But they can fix it while he's alive. They don't have to wait till he's dead. You know, they can go to RGD and add his name to the birth certificate, or there are various mechanisms you can use whilst the person is alive.
Yes.
So deal with it now.
I love that. The time is now.
Deal with it.
Thank you.
Kopsu boss, make sure your name is on all your children's birth certificates. All of them.
Yeah, because some of them are produced more than them pocket can produce.
Yeah, just make sure. Don't have any, you know, you're deaf. That was Stacey and Carty, the CEO. Yeah, 23.
I gotta tell you.
The little land cut up in 23 pieces, you know. She's the CEO and Administrator General, of course, at that version of the AGD. Next up, Domus Windows and Doors Limited is expanding to Jamaica and stops by our studio. Stay with us.
Lovely. Thanks.
Protecting Jamaica's borders is a key priority for the Jamaica Customs Agency. The JCA will remain vigilant and resolute in effectively fulfilling this mandate. The time, brought to you by the Jamaica Customs Agency, is...
Mommy, it's the third time nearly deaf with them old pat and pan there, no?
Get up and go by the lettuce, me, you see?
Yo, what's cracking the lacking a packing a macking?
Loving the flavors you get with Tami. Loving the flavors you get with Tami.
Dark and strong British blend for a morning boost. Tetley decaf with antioxidants and no caffeine. Tetley green tea to help you lose weight and keep healthy. Tetley super teas packed with vitamins and chamomile to calm you down. Tetley, a tea for everyone.
Loving the flavors you get with Tami. A tea for everyone.
Distributed by Single Group Limited. Papa Jesus, insurance gone up again? Go faster. It gas our insurance.
Driver, let's go.
Do you really want to stick with the same old insurer? For the first time in Jamaica, taxis, minibuses, coasters, whatever you drive, MIBinsure.com will find you an insurer who will slash your premium by up to 60%. They all claim to save you money, but only MIB Insure actually can. Switch to MIBinsure.com today and save serious money.
Can you read to me the nameplate?
Judge Ebony K. Williams.
So the only thing that matters in this particular courtroom is how I see it. I'm going to find in favor of the plaintiff to the tune of $3,200.
September 7 to December 14 on CVMTV.
Schoolboy Football, brought to you by HChem, AIM Financial Services, Texaco, and Connix.
We're back here on Sunrise. Everyone, now, some exciting news is on the horizon. Domus, a leader in high-quality UPVC windows and doors, is expanding to Jamaica. They now have a new showroom at Summit in Kingston, and they're bringing products designed to withstand our Caribbean climate, even hurricanes. Now today we'll dive into their range of options from basic to security and hurricane resistant and find out what makes Domus stand out. So we're welcoming the CEO of Domus Windows and Doors Limited, Terry Ort. Terry, how are you?
Good, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning.
Awesome.
Welcome to Sunrise. Lovely. So the name Domus, what's that?
Actually, it comes from the Roman times, and it's a specific type of building. So we, homes. So we thought this kind of thing is forever an issue.
I love that.
You're expanding to Jamaica, but where is Domus most widely known?
Well, pretty much throughout the rest of the Caribbean. We're headquartered in Trinidad. We have offices in Antigua and St. Kitts, but we also have distributors throughout all of the islands, except for Jamaica. We wanted to make sure we got everything right before we launched into this large market.
And other than the size, the largeness of the market, what about the Jamaican market made you decide to come here, and why now?
Well, first of all, it's quite a sophisticated market. It's also, the economy is very resilient. Another thing too is that you're prone to hurricanes.
Yes.
And so that's a unique thing that we have that is not existing in Trinidad as a risk. So those were the major parameters.
Deciding factors. And in terms of our products, you talked about windows and doors, but how does Domus differentiate themselves from others in the marketplace?
Well, first of all, we have the wider range than just about everyone else. We have 3 different categories. There's the basic units, which are pretty much the same as other units, other than high quality. We use all high quality stainless steel and products that are intended to last for 50 years in the Caribbean climate, which is very unique. The second one is security. We have 3 levels of security. Each one of them provides a good level of security, but if people want the highest level, then we have a very high impact resistant product as well. And the third is the hurricane resistant units. And there we have 2 product lines, both of which have a 200 mile per hour limit on them, which is stronger than the strongest ever Category 5 hurricane ever in the Caribbean. What caused me to do something about that was that if we look at the building codes throughout the Caribbean, they only take account of a Category 3 hurricane. However, when I went to St. Martin after Hurricane Irma, I found the country devastated.
Yes.
Because virtually all of the windows and doors, other than our own, failed. There were only about 3 or 4 buildings in the entire country. 2 of those buildings were ours that we had outfitted, and the government moved into those because they were the only places to operate. So I came away from that thinking we should not bother with Category 3. And if I'm, as a professional engineer, if I'm selling you a product which is supposedly hurricane resistant, then I want to make sure that you're going to be safe in the strongest ever hurricane, not for Category 1 or 2. And a Category 5 hurricane can be up to 3 or 4 times as strong as a Category 1. So it's something that is not really well understood.
So now, in terms of price point, what are we looking at? And I know, especially nowadays, a lot of digital. So digital doors, people have gone away, moving away from the key. People are doing digital pads or fingerprints and that kind of thing. Does Domus have those as well?
Well, we can fit the doors, or we actually have security companies fit the doors with a wide range of options. So yeah, we can provide all of those options. As far as price point is concerned, it depends on what you want. If you want a basic unit, then we're very competitive in that marketplace. If you want security units, it's going to cost a little more, but then you have the security of knowing that you're safe and you don't have to bother with burglar bars. And if you go for hurricanes, you may spend maybe an extra 3 or 4% of your building cost, but then you have the opportunity to have a lot of protection, and your family and everything else. If there's a hurricane, you'll pay for those many times over. So the other thing too that we have is we have a high efficiency glazing as well, which cuts the heat gain almost in half.
Okay.
So it will pay for the windows in a relatively short period of time, just out of energy savings. Because your energy costs here are a multiple of what they are in Trinidad.
Yeah.
And they're not going down. So with this energy efficiency, then you can also enjoy a lot lower energy costs.
Bills, yes.
And a lot more comfort in the unit. Also, our products, all of the laminate products are also sound resistant as well, basically soundproofing. So I notice in my Airbnb that I'm staying in, I hear the dogs barking, and you won't hear that with our windows.
Oh, nice. Oh, must be nice. So when I go home like now, I could just...
It reduces even like, the party next door.
Yes, or the passing vehicles. So you're at the summit in Kingston.
Yes.
What time can we come and look and view and see what we want?
Well, we're open from 8:30 in the morning till 5 at night. And we're in the lobby area. Our showroom is in the lobby. We're opening officially as of tomorrow. And so everybody's welcome.
All right. I wonder if we're getting in some sunrise discount. Can my sunrisers get some discounts? Tell me what's going on. All right. I like the sound of it. And especially the energy saving part. That part for me is that part.
It is key. Absolutely. Our guest has been Terry Ort, the CEO of Domus Windows and Doors Limited. Next up, are you ready? Are you ready to go hunting? Are you ready to go hunting? Well, the yard hunt is on and we have the details. Stay with us.
Crikey. Crikey.
Employers and householders, access the Heart NSTA Trust Skills Registry today to employ trained and certified skilled professionals. The time by Heart is 7:30.
Hi everyone, my name is Kurt Dunn.
Greetings from Kali's Kelly Yoga.
Hey, it's Travin Morrison, and I am your National Physical Activity Specialist. And it's time to make a move.
Jamaica, let's get moving again. Season 2 of the Ministry of Health and Wellness Jamaica Move series is here. Join us Wednesdays at 5 a.m. and Saturdays at 8 a.m. right here on CVMTV. Let's get moving.
Make a move now. Rise and shine and start your day with the Wealthy Club's Power Hour. It's a transformative mind-body workout infused with strength training, yoga, meditation, and journaling. Every Wednesday from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Starting September 11th, join us for free, live in person right here at the Marketplace in front of Camila's Kitchen, or you can join in from anywhere in the world thanks to our friends over at Just Create. And afterwards, refuel with your post-workout breakfast from Camila's Kitchen to truly support your wellness and your fitness goals. Catch us for this special workout hour on CVMTV on Mondays from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and a repeat at 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Wellfit Wednesdays starting September 11th at 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. right here at the Marketplace. See you there.
Brought to you by Tetley. A tea for everyone.
I got to tell you, we need to have some sunrise behind the scenes. But welcome back, because you're always in the scene. So thank you so much for joining us here. Now, guys, I want you to draft up those game plans. You like playing games, Dennis?
I do.
Yeah, I like playing games too. I like the ramping. The ramping, it just have a vibes. It have a vibes, right? I love the ramping. So I want you guys to draft up those game plans and get your teams ready for the 4th annual, get this guys, yard hunt. I said yard hunt, not yard, but yard hunt. Now this is the ultimate scavenger hunt, inviting teams to navigate the city while completing fun challenges and riddles for a chance to win great prizes. Here to tell us all about the festivity is the founder and director of Yard Hunt, Luke Bertrand. Welcome, sir. How are you?
Thank you. I'm good. Thank
Lovely.
Like something on American TV, like maybe like MTV or something like that.
Similar.
It sounds like something that would make great TV. That's what I mean.
Possibly.
Yes, CVMTV type.
Just throwing it.
But listen, Luke, I love this. It is reminiscent of a game that used to be played before. But tell us about this. For somebody who has never heard about Yard Hunt before, what is it all about?
So Yard Hunt is a competitive hunt around Kingston, Jamaica.
Okay.
As you mentioned earlier, it's our 4th hunt in Kingston. And essentially, it's teams of 3 to 5 persons driving around Kingston, completing challenges, completing riddles, and tallying as many points as you can as a team to then qualify for our one of many prizes that we have this year.
Nice. So how are teams selected and how do teams enter?
So we have a registration process. Teams can go to www.yardhunt.com and they basically register their teams, again, between 3 to 5 persons. They select their t-shirt sizes because we give t-shirts to teams. And then they meet us at the starting hunt on Saturday, November 9th to just basically have fun with their friends around Kingston.
What are the limitations to the number of teams and
participating?
sizes of teams?
Yeah.
And that kind of
So
thing?
size of teams, yes, so 3 to 5 persons.
Okay.
But no, in terms of numbers of teams that we cater for every year, no. So last year we had 75 teams.
Wow.
Roughly 450 people.
Wow.
And it was a great experience for all.
All right, so don't tell us about the hunt this year in terms of the
course.
locations, or, where the things are hide.
Yes.
But talk to us about last year. What were some of the clues? What were some of the riddles? And what were some of the prizes?
Okay, so teams essentially start at our presenting sponsor this year, Short Automotive, and it's essentially a drive-through concept. So they get their first set of challenges. It starts at 8, and then they go on the road and they do whatever they have to do. So, for example, I have it written here. We would have had a riddle like, tucked away by wisdom and hilly terrains. This fluid body fuels your needs and tracks your daily routine. Any idea where you think that might be?
Tucked away with wisdom?
Tucked away by wisdom.
By wisdom.
And hilly terrains. This fluid body fuels your needs and tracks your daily routine.
Tucked away by wisdom and hilly terrains. Wisdom.
When I think about wisdom teeth,
Yeah, that makes sense. No, wisdom.
It can't be
and
wisdom
hilly
terrain. Gas.
No.
Or water or something essential.
What logo have a...
So wisdom.
Wisdom.
I don't know if I should be helping.
Hilly terrains. Come again. Then they
tucked away by
fluid.
Wisdom. Wisdom could be a school, an educational facility.
Oh.
And hilly terrains, a mountain. This
a
fluid-
school. Mountain View.
No.
No, like
Excelsior.
That may I say.
But hold on. So school, we have school and mountains. This fluid body fuels your needs.
Oh, water.
Water and tracks your daily routine.
Why look, me not tell her that song?
Why that hard, man?
So the answer is Mona Dam.
Oh, yes, Mona Damachu, yes.
So tucked away by wisdom.
Yui, yes. Hilly terrains,
your mountain. Fluid body, your water, and tracks your daily routine because people do like.
That is.
So essentially, teams just get these riddles or challenges.
Yeah.
Wow.
They solve it, hopefully. Go to the destinations, take their pictures, post it. And then people know that there's a Mona Dam in Jamaica.
I'd like that.
Yeah. So
and then they how do they get the next one?
Well, it's not that one challenge takes you to another. They get a list of challenges.
Okay.
And essentially they try to achieve as many that they can. Of course, each one has a certain amount of points.
So it's not like if my team gets to Mona Dam and we take a picture, it's not like that doesn't take
Take it
away
to the
from
next- no,
it
no,
doesn't
no,
take
no,
away
no,
from
no,
another
no,
teams
no,
being
no.
able to get it.
So
It's not
essentially
like
it's
I
all
get something and take it.
No, so it's all strategy. However many points and
You can-
challenges your
yes,
team
I'm
can
in the
achieve
time.
between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m.
This sounds hype. So, okay, who's going to be on our team? Who want our team?
Somebody.
Not Brown Man. Even down last week.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, we
Not
need-
Leonida.
well, no,
In phone now work.
Butcher then.
Yeah, but you're there.
We need somebody who can. We need a good drive. We need a bad driver.
A driver.
We need a bad driver.
Right, so that's something we also do. So for each team, we need a designated driver. Of course, that person is responsible for taking your team around Kingston.
Right.
You need an Instagrammer, somebody who will post,
Right.
keep persons
Michaela.
engaged. You need a navigator. Somebody needs to know where stuff are in Kingston. So
Yes.
where's the Mona Dam? Where is, I don't know, anything that we would have. And then somebody who's just strategic, somebody who can solve and
Nice.
Yeah. You know?
So how do we, where do we, you told us where we fill it out. How much is it to?
So the cost of registration this year is $15,000 per team.
Okay.
If you have a team of 5, do the math, that works out to like $3,000 per person. They get t-shirts. We have a lot of sponsors on board this year. So people get breakfast, lunch,
Nice.
snacks, drinks. And it's really just a fun day for teams to just kind of engage with their friends and relatives.
You know, people who keep games night, like this is a games day.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you like a games night, I think this is something.
I like this,
Yes.
Luke.
Yeah.
I think I haven't done it in a while, so I definitely am about that line.
November 9th. Saturday, November 9th. We start
like a
at
vibes.
Short Automotive.
Yeah. Yes.
And then we have a pit stop, which is at Express Fitness on Constant Spring this year.
Okay.
So teams meet us at about 12 o'clock. They take a little break, so they get snacks, they get drinks, just to refuel your bodies, to then go back on the road, do a couple more challenges, and then meet us at the ending venue, which is again at Express, where we give out the prizes and sponsors kind of just engage with the team.
So is there a one team that wins, or is it like?
No, so we have a series of. Last year we did about 6 prizes, just so that teams feel as though everybody has a chance.
Nothing from Stewart's Automotive.
In terms of what exactly?
I don't know.
Who knows?
I can speak to Shorts on you for that.
Range Rover.
I will say though that
Coffee interior.
with our partnership with Stewart's this year, we tried to push the brand Jimny. So they just brought out a brand new $5 Jimny.
Yes.
So we use the Jimny with Yard Hunt to kind of motivate and push people to kind of have this adventurous road concept with your team.
When do you get the clues? How early?
You get the clues on the day of the hunt.
On the day of the
Yes.
hunt. And are there any plans to expand the yard hunt to other parishes or St. Anne?
That is the plan, yes. Of course, there's more logistics to that, but yes, that is planning for our 5th year, which will be next year. This year, we are expanding to Bull Bay because we are partnering with the Freedom Skate Park.
Yes.
To kind of
we've
give back
interviewed
to the
them.
community.
Yes.
Yeah, we've
So
interviewed
Yard
them.
Hunt plans to donate some Yard Hunt skateboards to the park, send teams down there on the day to complete some challenges, whether it be take a video skateboarding, take a picture, post it, tag Freedom Skate Park, tag Yard Hunt, and just kind of like engage persons throughout the day, you know?
I love this. This is absolutely amazing.
Yeah.
And if you're a scavenger hunt lover like myself, I definitely think you should be gathering your teams right now. Be very strategic with
very
the
strategic.
persons that you put on your team. You need somebody normally strong, somebody who is, who is a risk taker, who loves the adventure.
Things good with words, good with puzzles.
For sure.
Yeah.
Very strategic about how you plan out your day.
So don't just carry somebody, just carry them.
Yeah.
You understand?
Yeah.
Yeah, you have to be very strict. I like this. Yard Hunt, thank
Yes.
you. Amazing. Our guest has been Luke Bertrand, founder and director of Yard Hunt. This November 9, choose your teams wisely. Choose your teams now. Sign up, go to Yard Hunt, www.yardhunt.com. Is Yard Hunt Jamaica?
No, yardhunt.com, yes.
Very well. Yardhunt.com and be on the hunt. It's now time to take a quick break, but up next is gonna be we're gonna hunt. Up next, we're gonna hunt right here in Stroda. We're gonna be hunting. We need your help, so please stay to point out where the things are.
Please.
Right here. Don't go nowhere, please. Thank you.
Thank you.
Nice. Yeah.
Name a place, PJ, that older women go to find young men.
The hospital.
What?
Father, what you doing again?
Writing the opera Isaiah.
Isaiah?
Jamaican opera, master.
Jamaican opera?
Yes. It's about the greatest of prophets.
When is it going to be?
5th and 6th of October.
One
weekend only.
Where can I get my ticket?
You have to check social media, master.
Social media?
Social media.
What, Father, you got high-tech, man?
Yeah, man.
Isaiah, October 5 and 6 at the National Arena. 1 weekend only. Don't you miss it.
Ganga is an emotional saga of a woman's journey, all alone in a man's world.
Fan Central Pitside, brought to you by Edgechem, AIM Financial Corporation, Texaco, and Connex.
This is the Aedes aegypti mosquito that spreads the Zika, chikungunya, and dengue viruses. Search for its breeding sites and destroy them.
A message from the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
The time by the Ministry of Health and Wellness is 7:45.
Rise and shine and start your day with the Wealthy Club's Power Hour. It's a transformative mind-body workout infused with strength training, yoga, meditation, and journaling. Every Wednesday from 5:30 a.m. to 6:30 a.m. Starting September 11th, join us for free live in person right here at the Marketplace in front of Camila's Kitchen, or you can join in from anywhere in the world thanks to our friends over at Just Create. And afterwards, refuel with your post-workout breakfast from Camila's Kitchen to truly support your wellness and your fitness goals. Catch us for this special workout hour on CVMTV on Mondays from 5 a.m. to 6 a.m. and a repeat at 5:30 p.m. to 6:30 p.m. Wellfit Wednesdays starting September 11th at 5:30 to 6:30 a.m. right here at the Marketplace. See you there.
Brought to you by Tetley.
Tea for everyone.
The internationally acclaimed On Stage with Winfred Williams.
At a new time, Saturdays at 8 p.m. on CVMTV.
So much more than entertainment.
Welcome back, Sunrisers. Now, if you're just joining us, you're in time, just in time, for Free Zone, where our hosts will take on a series of riddles and navigate in and around the studio to find their treasure. Now, the first clue will be given in hand, but the rest, well, they'll just have to figure it out. The teams are Mrs. Kitty and Jermaine versus Dennis and Renee.
Hey, Region 6 in the building.
All right. Are you guys ready? Westmoreland's finest. All right, come on, guys. Come on.
Jermaine is up now.
J-Pal,
J-Pal, you knew about this?
J-Pal, you know good, sir. All right. How are you guys feeling? Everybody ready? You ready for the first clue, Alice?
All I'm just saying, I'm just putting this caveat. Please ensure it is nice things that we're going to search for.
I mean, no say it's not, you know. That's a problem.
If anything fumble-double, we're not going to hear about it in the news. Further on in the news.
Guys, I just got the script, okay? Don't blame me. Now, the first clue is, your hunt begins where nature's green.
Okay,
Find the vibrant wall. It's quite the scene. What?
Something.
Let me read it again. Your hunt begins where nature's green.
Find the vibrant wall. It's quite
What are we finding?
the scene.
Something. What are we looking for? Jesus
You're looking
wept.
for your
You
next
gonna play Mario?
clue. Okay.
What is that?
What is that,
Four and a
Dennis?
quarter. 4 and a quarter.
That's
4 and a quarter?
That's it?
That's on a
Oh,
No. Your hunt begins for nature is green. All right, then find something over
Oh,
here.
okay,
sir.
then it's fine. It.
All
Okay.
right.
So we read it out, everybody?
Yes, you do.
No.
Oh, no. You move on. Remember, say you go against them, you know.
Come.
Yeah, but also it's in there too.
Oh, yes. For sure.
You know, some of the me. Call Paul Morgan. Look here.
What do you mean no more?
Ah, Lord help me. Lord prepare me to be a sanctuary.
Wanna just follow them, no?
Okay, great.
There we go.
See,
Wait,
the room by the stairs where faces are made, and Pal and his brushes.
Somebody can call 119. But this is not real. I say, but it's not follow them. Maybe see where them gone.
Jermaine, just follow them, Jermaine. Follow them.
Oh God, help us all. I have no idea, but I'm just following the crowd. Something. What are they? we don't even know what we're
guys,
looking
they're
for.
searching,
What are
they're
we
looking.
for? Dennis, you can't tell me.
But me don't know what I look for. Me just
Oh
look.
my God.
In Jesus' name.
Renee and Dennis are on it. Let's
No,
go.
them wicked.
Miss Kitty
Oh
and Jermaine
my
is
God.
nowhere to be
I
found.
have no idea.
But I want one clue, no clue, no there.
Okay, all right. Great.
Screen is inside, right?
I'll wait for yard hunt. I could follow them. Anywhere you go, I'm going with you.
All right.
Wherever you go, I'm going with you.
All right. Then it's Miss Kitty is still, Miss Kitty and team up. Miss Kitty has changed teams. All right, they're heading to the control room. All right, it's looking good. All right, it seems to be havoc, pandemonium. All right, Miss Kitty and Jermaine finally find something. All right, it looks like they're coming back out to the studio. They're coming in. It's Mrs. Kitty. It's Dennis. All right, they're at the kitchen. They're looking. Guys, this is madness. All right, Miss Kitty, look at them, find something. Jermaine. Mrs. Kitty and Jermaine.
The Lord rebuke you.
What it don't? Follow the crowd.
Hello? Let it be known. In grab it out of me. The Lord rebuke that spirit of thieving. I'm reading the song and it said treasure behind the jar. I'm saying gift. No! You saw the gift in my hand.
All right, so we have a clear winner. Is that Mrs. Kitty and Jermaine for the win?
Yes! That's hard. Oh my God. Guys, we need to get a team in yard hunt. Actually.
All right, realistically, though, Mrs. Kitty.
Okay, this is nice.
Mrs. Kitty.
Yes.
Realistically, you guys didn't even find the first clue, so.
What?
They really didn't even find the first clue, so it's really Dennis and Renee. Yeah, you guys
No,
did.
you gotta be, you see, that's a strategy. You don't have to find the clue, you have to just find the end game.
What do you have in the bag?
Yes.
What do you have in the bag?
What we have in the bag, we have chocolate.
Our chocolate. I want candles.
It looks like a candle.
So no win something we can't so no win now. Come on, man, please.
We need to win like a weekend for 2 at Sandals. You know what I mean?
Producers are working on it right now. All right, that's it for Free Zone this morning. We hit the home stretch when sunrise return. We soon come.
You could have made the paper with this color though.
No
more fear of missing out. CVMTV News is on YouTube. Get up-to-date news, sports, and business content at CVMTV News anytime, anywhere. Subscribe now to CVMTV News to see it happen.
Can you read to me the nameplate? Judge Ebony K. Williams. So the only thing that matters in this particular courtroom is how I see it. I'm going to find in favor of the plaintiff to the tune of $3,200.
That's me on the corner. People don't bother feel like you can predict who is going to be in the shop with me. A ship carry you back again. Controversial. How old were you?
8 years old.
Now we're contemplating. These are the digits. What kind of episode this one? Another junction in life. I have 2 left foot then, sir. Yeah, man. See the backline the Nigeria now. This is my show and you will not drop word from me. They even know them things. TJ, I can't say that no. You're going to mash up some house.
You know, say barber shop is really there ready to make your cut.
So, where you cut before? The cut, okay. Now I'm where I want to be.
The Cut is brought to you by Flow.
And we're loving it as always. 1, 2, 3, Scooby! 1, 2, 3, away! And it's almost time for us to go away off the TV.
Yeah, it's that time?
Yeah, it's that time of the morning when we have to bid you farewell and we have to skedaddle up on out of here. But Dennis, a word of wisdom.
Yes.
Courage isn't always loud and roaring.
Yes.
It is also sometimes a little voice. Yeah, at the end of the day that says, I'll try again tomorrow. Yeah, don't give up on yourself, bet on yourself. And even if you didn't get it right today, tomorrow is always there to try to make amends, right? Just keep trying.
Yes.
Try.
Tomorrow's another day.
There you go. And nothing beats a trial but a failure. You understand? Yeah. And I always say, in life, you know, most times we don't fail. We actually learn, right? You only fail when you're not learning. So,
absolutely.
Yeah, guys. So today was great. I followed Dennis and Renee and, you know, Jermaine and I, we also won the scavenger hunt. So that's awesome, right? Feeling very good about that.
You also won?
Yeah. Yeah.
If that makes you feel better. Try again tomorrow.
Well, IT and Tami will have to try tomorrow because it's going to be Tamighty Day.
I hope them put Tami and IT through some of the things that them put it through.
Well, I'm not telling them go through nothing of Dennis. Because IT with the snake. IT with the snake and the dogs and the iguana.
Yeah. True.
I'm fine over here. You know what I mean?
That's why they have to have Wednesday service in order to prepare them for WAGs.
Lord, prepare me to be a sanctuary, pure and holy, tried and true. With thanksgiving, I'll be a living sanctuary for you. That's right. Until next time, Kid Tennis. We're signing out. Remember, kindness is karma. So be as kind to as many persons as you possibly can. And don't ever forget to be kind to yourself.
Take care.
Have a great day, guys. Bye.
Father, what you doing again?
Writing the opera Isaiah.
Isaiah?
Jamaican opera, master.
Jamaican opera?
Yes. It's about the greatest of prophets.
When is it going to be?
5th and 6th of October.
One
weekend only.
Where can I get my ticket?
You have to check social media, master.
Social media?
Social media.
But Father, you got high tech, man.
Yeah, man.
Isaiah, October 5 and 6 at the National Arena. 1 weekend only. Don't you miss it.
Make a move now. Make a move now. Hi everyone, my name is Kurt Dunn.
Greetings from Kelly's Kelly Yoga.
Hey, it's Travin Morrison, and I am your National Physical Activity Specialist. And it's time to make a move.